Okay, so, I work for ZKTECO USA. We started selling the Atlas panel about 3 years ago. So this is just a presentation that we have about Atlas. So this slide here is really the first slide I want to show. So, we have Atlas biometric panels that can do fingerprint authentication, and we have Atlas non-biometric panels that can just do, Wiegand readers and OSDP readers. And, they come in a 1-door configuration, a 2-door configuration, and a 4-door configuration. And the big selling point of the Atlas line is that they have the application that you use to configure it built into the panel. So you don't need to download any software onto a server. You would just put the panel on the network and type in the IP address in a browser. That make sense?
Yeah, it's clear. So the device or the hardware no need server, and
yeah, right. You don't need a
software.
server. You just need an Ethernet cable to add it to the network.
يعني بالنسبه لهذا الكونترول داكسي، يعني ما كيحتاجش اللوجيسيال يتانستالا في السيرفر، وما كيحتاجش يعني اللوجيسيال اصلا، هو اللوجيسيال كاين فيه. بالنسبه للديفايس يقدر يسيبورتي بالكابل اللي هو بي او او، يعني بي او او سيتادير انه بلا ما يحتاج لاليمونطاسيون، غير بالكابل ريزو نقدروا ندوزوا لاليمونطاسيون. وكيقدر يخدم حتى بالواي فاي، يعني الواي فاي زايده في هذه لوبسيون بالنسبه للناس اللي ما باغينش يديروا الكابلاج. بليس عنده اون ابليكاسيون موبيل. It's okay, you can continue.
Okay, and then we have all these different readers that you can use with the panel. So we have these readers that can read HID credentials. We have these readers that can read, the regular ZKTECO credentials. We have readers that have a keypad on them. You can see these readers have a keypad. And then we also have Bluetooth. Yeah, these are Wiegand readers.
Yeah.
And then we also have Bluetooth readers. So these readers can turn your phone into a credential. So you can use your phone to authenticate yourself.
Yeah. So this rider can let you open the door from your mobile, right?
Exactly, right.
Yeah.
Okay, and then these readers you can use a QR code. So from the Atlas software, which I'll demonstrate, you can generate a QR code, that looks like this, and you can load it onto your phone, and you can use a QR code to authenticate yourself. Okay, so this app right here that you would load onto your phone, this is what will hold the QR code or the Bluetooth credential.
Yeah, sorry, let me explain this to our staff.
Sure.
So about the device of QR, show me the QR 500. So بالنسبه لهاد لي دو ليكتور كيكونوا نورمالمون عندهم واحد لابليكاسيون موبيل اللي حتى هي فور فري، يعني غراتويتمون كتقدر تيليشارجيها وكتستعملها باش كتسكاني واحد لو كود كيو ار، وكيخليك من بعد غير بتليفونك تقدر تدخل، يعني تدخل اترافير هذا الليكتور هذا، يعني دوز تليفونك ويتحل لك الباب. دونك هادشي كامل داخل في لو ميم سوفتوير اللي هو فري كاين وسط من اطلس. It's okay.
Right, and a QR code is free to create, and a Bluetooth credential you have to purchase. So that's a big benefit of using QR code, because it's free.
So all this app is for free, right?
Well, the app is for free, but you have to purchase the Bluetooth key, but a QR code is free.
Yeah. So anything can be charged like a fees about this solution of QR.
Well, it's free from the. I'll do a demonstration of QR code so you can see how it works.
Yeah. I have seen it.
Okay. And then we have the Atlas biometric panels. So these are different panels that you would use. And this is only if you need fingerprint authentication. So you would use our fingerprint reader with the biometric panels.
Yeah.
Okay. And then lastly, we have this mobile app, and this is a different app than this one. These are two different apps. So this one you can actually use to manage the system. You can open and close doors, you can add and delete users, and you can see reports, and you can do a lockdown from this app.
Transactions.
So this is a powerful app.
Yeah, I got you.
Okay. So, then we sell it in different ways. I don't know how you guys sell it. We have the panel, we have the panel with the enclosure, and then we also have like a kit where we add some accessories to it. That's our part numbers here. I think you guys might have your own part numbers. Okay, so that's really it for the Atlas. It's really just the panel and whatever readers you'd be using with it. So do you want to see like a demonstration?
Sorry?
Well, do you have any questions, or are you ready to see the interface?
Yeah, we have some questions, but when you finish this, we can say our questions.
Okay, but now I'm going to do a demonstration.
Yeah, demonstration in the software, of course.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
we can see.
Okay. Okay, so here's the login for the software. So, I'm just going to log in here. And actually, let me do this. Let me show you what I'm actually demonstrating on. So give me 1 second.
Okay.
I'm going to actually open up a program where you can see the screen of my phone. And it just takes a few moments. Okay, it's coming up now. So this program here is just so I can share my phone screen. Should come up soon.
دابا بالنسبه لهاد القضيه اللي كيدير هو انه غادي يوريكم لابليكاسيون ديالو في التليفون كيفاش كتخدم مع اللوجيسيال ديال اطلس.
So I'm just going to show you. This is the panel that I have here at my desk, and then this is the QR code that I'm going to demonstrate on.
Yeah.
Okay. So here I have it. So I'm going to close this now. Okay. So I'm going to sign in, and the default username and password is admin. So this is the interface, right? So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the basic settings. Okay.
Yeah.
So the first thing I want to do is I want to create a schedule so that I can control what times people have access to their doors. So let me just come back. So I'm going to come over here to access, and I'm going to come over here to schedules. And you can see I already have the schedule created, but I'm going to click create, and I'm going to make a new schedule. So I'm going to say 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday. And then I'm going to click add, and I can say 10 a.m. and then 1-8 for 6 p.m. and then I'll do the weekdays, right? So I want to give people access to the door 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday. So now I'm going to save this, and then that's step one. And then I'm going to come back here to access, and I'm going to come over here for step two. I'm going to make an access level. So I'm going to click create, and I can make, let's say, a guest access level. I'm going to say add, and I'll choose the door that I want associated with the access level. So I just have a one-door panel, so I'm just going to choose the front door. And I'm going to set it on a schedule so that it's 10 to 6. and then I'm going to save that. And then the last thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to enroll a user in the software. So I'm going to come over here to Access and Users, and you see there's my name right here. So I'm going to delete this, and I'm going to start from scratch. I'm going to say Create, and I'm going to put in my first and last name. Okay, and I'm gonna make a picture with myself.
Yeah.
Okay, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to come down here to this cards table, but here I'm going to do QR code. I'm going to type in a 4-digit number here, and then if I wanted to, I can enroll a fingerprint, but I would need the fingerprint enrollment reader. And then if I had a keypad reader, I can give myself like a PIN number.
Card.
But then the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to give me an access level. So I'm going to come over here to access levels, and I'll give me the guest access level. You can see I have access to the front door 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday. Now I'm going to save this. But now I want to show you the QR code functionality. So I'm going to come down here to QR code, and let me share the screen of my phone again. So I'm going to bring up my phone screen one more time. So here it came up quicker. I just have to put this into my phone. 0855. Okay, so now what I can do is I can open up this Atlas ZKey app. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to click Add on the top right. I'm going to choose QR code, and I'm going to scan the QR code. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to, oh, let me just move this.
Screen.
Yeah, so I'm going to scan the QR code. I'm going to scan this QR code into my phone. So give me 1 second. Oh, it already did. Let me do that one more time. Just going to delete this. Let me add a QR code. I'm going to scan this, and now you can see I have the QR code loaded onto my phone, right?
Yeah.
So now what I can do is I can come back to the home screen, and now when I put my QR code to the reader, you can see, well, it's outside of the schedule because let me give me 1 second.
Access.
Yeah, make it so that it works.
The date. You should change the date to all date or.
Yeah, so I'm going to do. You'll see. I'll just do this.
Access.
I'm going to save this. Okay, so now I'm going to do that one more time. There we go. Now you can see it granted me access.
Yeah, the check-in is okay. But in our version of the firmware, you should first create the user and save it, and then you can return to get QR.
Right. So first you have to. First, I'll come over here to users, and I'll click create. And if I say, I'm just going to say Mike Jones, and I would then come over here and say add and QR code. Now I would have to see I don't have the button here, so now I have to save. And then if I come back down, here's the button.
No, but our firmware can't save it. You should not select the QR code before save.
What should I have done?
Okay, for in my device, when I create new user and I have tree to select QR code,
right?
the software show you error.
So when you come here, and then you do what? QR code?
Yeah, I select QR code. Yeah,
Okay.
and I rate the numbers, card numbers,
Yeah, it has to
and
be a 4-digit number.
only
It can
four
only be
numbers.
4 numbers, right?
Okay, do more than four. For example,
Okay.
6 numbers.
It's not gonna let me.
Yeah. This is the message error. So the QR code only has 4 numbers.
Right, correct. But now if I save this, it's okay.
Mhm. Okay, this is first problem is solved. About the second problem, you can go to home page.
Home page.
Yeah, in controllers, we have a red message about the power.
Okay, so yeah, you have to turn that off. So if you come over here to config and hardware,
Yeah,
and then you choose this one, panel IO,
yeah.
okay, and then you scroll down.
Yeah.
So you have to uncheck this one. Make sure that it's
Good. Yeah, I got you.
and then you have to save. So if I were to turn this back on, you'll see saved. This is back on. So now if I come back to the home screen, this is what you see, right?
Yeah. And also message about error in doors, like a
Doors here.
force door. Yeah.
Okay, so well, let me ask. When you come over here to admin and firmware, what firmware do you have?
I think it's the last one that you have sent me. Let me send you pictures. It's 2.6, but after the number 6, I'm not sure.
Okay. Well, you would come over here to config and hardware, and you would come back to the screen. And now for the door sensor, so let me turn this one off. But now for this one where it says SEN, you make sure it's unchecked.
The lock sensors.
Yeah, the door sensors.
Okay.
If I were to turn this on, okay, so this is what you see, right?
Yeah, that's I have said. Yeah, it's
Okay.
same.
So you just have to turn it off.
Normally, it's not
And you have to
error.
do it for every door. So if you have a 2-door panel or a 4-door panel, you'll see more options. I only have a 1-door panel.
Yeah, it depends on the device. Okay, so we can see how to create a design card for the user.
Yeah, so you'd come over here to config,
Yeah.
and you come over here to card designs, right? And you'd say a new one, like you would click create.
Yeah.
And you would call it something. So I'm going to say new card design. Okay, and then yeah, you would basically click and drag. So if you want the image, you would put
You
it like
draft.
over here. And you can say the full name, and you can say, their card number, and
It's
like
clear
that.
now.
So now you save it. There's 2 steps. So first you make it, and then in a user's profile. So I can come back to myself here. Let me come back to my profile. You scroll all the way down, and you say a new card design, and you choose it.
Okay, you can do a test for print.
Yeah, well, then you would click on print card. We don't have a card printer hooked up right now.
No, just only in PDF or in document.
See,
Yeah, like
this is,
this.
I guess, how it would look.
Yeah, exactly. Save it. But where is the QR?
Well, the QR code only is loaded
Yeah.
onto the app.
Only
So you would
in
have
app.
to take, yeah, so you would have to take an image. So if we come back here to card designs,
No, but this image, this QR, will be not changed.
so instead of this, let me delete. So yeah, we can say image, and we'd have to select an image. So you'd have to do some work, like you'd have to take a screenshot of. But I'm sorry. Let me look up one more thing. So the QR code it changes, so it doesn't stay static. Let me share my phone again.
Okay.
Zero A. So it has to stay in the app because.
I got you, bro.
Yeah.
You mean you will do a screenshot of QR and
No. You can't do it. You have to have the QR code be in the app because let me show you. If I come back to the home screen. So here, watch. If I were to scan my QR code, so see, it lets me through. But now, if I scan it again, give me a second. Come on. Okay, so now if I scan it again, see how it says the QR code needs to be refreshed? Because you have to change the QR code. Yeah, only one time.
So he can't use
So
the
it has
same.
to be in the app, right? So yeah, you have to put the QR code in the app. So now if I generate a new QR code, now it'll work, you know. But if I do it again, it's not going to work.
What is the reason of this option?
So you can't take a screenshot of it. So if I wanted to give you a QR code, it's only going to work once.
Good job. I got you. What I mean, bro, about the design card, you can go to the user.
You want to come down to me?
Yeah. For example, this is, you can show me your code QR, your QR code.
The QR code? Well, I closed it out, but okay.
Just create new one, no problem, in software.
Oh, here? Okay.
Yeah.
So look, I can add, and I can say another QR code, and I'll say, save this.
And chart it. So what my question, if we can, for example, when we click print, the page of design card will print it with this code, with this QR code automatically.
No, but this QR code in the software will not work on the reader. This is only for the app.
Yeah, it's only in app. Not you can't print it like a ticket.
Okay, so does that answer some of your questions?
Yeah, bro. I think my question, bro, about if we can get this QR code in ticket.
In a ticket form. I have to ask.
Yeah, please, if you can ask, then if you have any news about this solution, about the QR ticket printer.
Okay, I'll just have to ask.
يا في واحد اللي عنده شي كيسيون ولا شي حاجه وبغى يسولها بالنسبه لهذا الماتيريال ديال اطلس يقدر يسول ماشي مشكل خدم الميكرو سول Please let me ask if someone has a question.
Okay. Does anyone have any questions?
يسول بالعربية ماشي مشكل. شي واحد عنده شي كيسيون يقدر يسولها، ما عندكيش مشكل. كلشي مفهوم، كلشي واضح. Okay, I think bro all is okay. So thank you very much for your time.
And I'll send you a link to the recording. I'm going to stop the recording, but I'll send you a link to the recording, okay?